Everybody got the email that we're gonna take a little break from the action. And I've told you, and I'll tell anybody, that as far as a member, you have grown by leaps and bounds with every speech. I mean, it is noticeable. You pointed out to me some things you wanted to work on. We can look at that. But there was something else that happened for me as you told me about what you were going to talk about. And when I got your email, it mentioned this fellow named Dick Knapp.
Mm-hmm.
So I got on the computer and Googled around, and I found some stuff about him because I had never heard of him. I'm not a big sports enthusiast in that regard. But what you did, the opening, you said, this is about sports, and that could kind of go, like that, but it wasn't about sports. It's about words, about mentors. And what happened to me was, I thought, where in my life do I look at someone and how they use the English language? Verbally. I have a lot of authors that, you underline the phrases, like, wow, how did they do that? But watching him use words and working with Cassius Clay and on the internet, there's some great stories about his first meeting with some of these people, especially Cassius Clay, and how did he identify that and then later describe it to us as an audience. And you connecting with that was very helpful, and I really was drawn in with your talk. You started with the opening, like I said, and then took us right into the body. Excellent job there. You gave us really concise, just like the manual asked you to do. You're very precise in all your speaking. I mean, it's like you read that and you do it. Not like me. I kind of read it and go, no, I'm going to do that, and end up with what you get. Kind of just meanders around. But you stayed on focus, and when you got to the point where you said, this is where I came to know Dick, and this is where I drew in. I said, this really is a true connection with how he did it. Yeah, I like the thought maybe of using a personal foundational phrase, and what would work so well with this speech was, I gave these guys awards. I think if you could say anything posthumous, after his death, that would be something you could say. He gave these guys a voice, and he certainly did. When I look at you and your future as you leave, and you say that maybe a couple months, but you have a baby on the way, lots of activities and stuff like that. But in the midst of that, I'm going to be in charge of giving you a little homework.
Sounds good.
Because you are coming back, and I know you will, because this is a fun place, and you want to continue that growth. But your next speech is about using gestures.
Okay.
And if there's anything, you had a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Putting them in your focus and doing it like you've done all the other speeches. What you heard. So come back and be ready for speech number